welcome to the RV Inspection and Care podcast and video. I'm Dwayne, I'm a certified RV inspector, and today we're going to be talking about the best fifth wheel RV brands and models to consider for the 2024 to 2025 model year. Now, of course, I have made videos in the past about the better quality RV manufacturers. But it's been a couple of years now, and honestly, times have changed in the RV industry, and my recommendations have changed as well. So it's time to update things. But before I get to my list for this video, let me mention something that's a very important concept for RV buyers to appreciate. And that is that build quality, overall build quality, isn't necessarily cheap. In other words, the old saying, you get what you pay for, well, it does apply often in the RV industry. So what that means is if you go out and you buy an entry-level fifth wheel, a low-cost fifth wheel, and you pay low prices, well, then you shouldn't be really surprised when you have to have more effort, time, and money put into it to take care of some issues that are going to arise. Now, if you're handy with repairs, you're good at it, you have patience, you have the time to take care of these issues, honestly, that can work out fine for you because the price is much lower and you saved money on the RV. Also, if you use that kind of RV only for weekends and vacation trips, things like that, well, then you don't need the really high quality that a full-time RVer is going to require. The point is this: high-quality RVs just simply usually cost more. They are just built better overall. Now, the list that I provide in my videos about manufacturers and about models and their quality is actually not about the appliances. It's not about components that go into an RV. Honestly, those things can be changed. But my list for my videos and my guidebooks is about how well the RV is built, period, overall. Because the overall build quality of an RV really can't be changed. Once it's set at the factory, that's the way it's going to be for its life. But it means a better built RV is going to last longer for you too. It's not going to need as many repairs or to be repaired as often. But in the RV industry and in the fifth wheel category, there are, of course, high production builders. And honestly, these builders struggle with quality all the time. That's because they have assembly lines, many times several of them, RVs going down, and those lines need to be kept moving. Because if they don't keep the line moving, then their profit margins are wiped out. So what that means for you, for quality, is that they don't really have the time to be able to give lots of attention to detail. That RV simply has to go through and be moved out. Now, the flip side of that is that way they can keep the price lower. And so more people can afford to buy those kinds of RVs. So what I'm getting at is that there's always tension for RV buyers between, on the one hand, quality, and on the other hand, price. The more quality that you really want, well, you're going to have to step up and pay for that. But suppose you can't afford that, so you lower the price. Well, that means some compromises have to be made on the quality of the RV. You just don't want to compromise too much and get an RV that's a constant problem. All right, so that brings us to today's list that I'm going to give you. And in my list today, I'm going to include 2 higher-end fifth wheel builders because these are great RVs that they build. But I'm also going to include a high production fifth wheel builder as well, one that's very well known to most RVers. So let's start with number 1 on the list, and that is DRV and their model, the Mobile Suites. Now, this is a model that full-time RVers absolutely love. And when you look at the specifications, well, they'll start around 38 feet in length and go all the way up to 46 feet in length. That's a huge RV. You can get 3 to 6 slides, believe it or not, 10 floor plans to choose from, so that's a lot. But these are not light RVs by any means. The Mobile Suites fifth wheel is going to start with a gross vehicle weight rating of around 20,000 pounds and go up to 24,000 pounds. My friends, this is truly a full timing rig. So DRV is a high quality builder and the Mobile Suites is a high quality fifth wheel. That means you're going to pay for that. So when you look at RV Trader, you'll see that the Mobile Suite starts somewhere right now, brand new, around $140,000 and goes up considerably from there. Now let's go to number 2 on the list, and that's Brinkley and their Brinkley Z. Now, if you follow my channel much, you know that I made a video about the Brinkley Z not long back, and I am very impressed with the processes, the construction methods used by Brinkley, and the Z is a great fifth wheel. Looking at the specifications, well, you can get a Z all the way down to 33 feet, and that's a nice smaller RV, but it can also go up as high as 42 feet. There are 3 to 4 slides that you can have, and 5 floor plans. Not as many as DRV, but it's pretty good. When we're talking weight, well, we're back down in that manageable category with a gross vehicle weight rating of 14,500 pounds up to 17,700 pounds. So you can use more common tow vehicles for that. But once again, this is a full timing rig, and Brinkley doesn't mind your using it that way. A high quality builder here is making a high quality fifth wheel. But again, you're going to pay more for that, but not nearly as much as DRV. RV Trader says that brand new, they're starting somewhere around $90,000 nationwide, and they go up from there, but not nearly as much as DRV. Now let's move to number 3 on our list, and it is a high production RV builder, one that's well known to many, and that is Keystone. And Keystone makes a model, the Montana, that's an icon in the RV industry. It's been around for years. Full-timers have loved it, but many regular RVers love it as well. When you look at the specifications, it'll start around 35 feet in length and go up to 43 feet. 3 to 5 slides to choose from, but you get 12 floor plans that you can choose from there, and that's incredible. Again, we're in a very manageable weight range. The gross vehicle weight rating runs between 16,300 pounds to 16,800 pounds. So you can use a normal tow vehicle for that. Now, once again, Keystone is a high production builder. So you wouldn't really expect the quality to match what we've talked about earlier with DRV or even Brinkley. And they do offer fifth wheels, not only from the Montana, but all the way down the price range to low-cost entry-level fifth wheels as well. The point is that you can buy a much more affordable fifth wheel from Keystone, and the Montana has quality that's at a level that I feel I can still recommend. Now, according to RV Trader, it's going to start somewhere around $70,000, brand new. Now, are these all the fifth wheels that I can recommend for build quality? Oh, no, not even by a long shot. There's plenty more. If you want to see the full list that I can recommend for fifth wheels, then you can download my guidebook on that, because I created it for that purpose, to give RV buyers something to work with, to know what quality they can buy in various price ranges. So it's not only going to include the high-end fifth wheels, you're going to see more affordable choices in my guidebook as well for the average RVer. Just keep in mind, as I said earlier, lower cost is also going to mean generally less attention to detail when the RV was built. The better quality RVs are expensive. So if you can't afford them, here's my recommendation. It's a great idea then to get on the used market instead. Go back in years until you find a price that is affordable for you. Then look for those who have taken care of those fifth wheels and really maintain them well. And if you get an RV like that, well, then you could have a real find. Now, one last thing to mention is, before you buy anything, new or used, be sure that you get an RV inspection first, and then get the issues that the inspector finds on that RV fixed before you take delivery. If you do that, then most likely you're going to have a very pleasant buying experience. Well, I hope this video and my guidebook is going to help you find the fifth wheel that will not only fit your budget, but will also fit your dreams. And that's it for now. Have safe and happy travels, my friends. Until next time.